Hello, everyone. My name is Sandra Roskin, and I'm a Business Central team lead here at Encore. In this session, we'll be looking at the functionality in the cloud version of Business Central and the improvements that have been made since its release in 2018. Microsoft Dynamics is a complete business management application that is designed and optimized for small and medium-sized businesses. It's a part of Microsoft family that includes Dynamics GP, Dynamics CE, and Dynamics Sales. It can be integrated with other D365 products, such as Excel, Word, Outlook, and Teams. As an example, integration allows you to edit in Excel or share records in lists to Teams to collaborate with other team members. Since introducing Business Central in 2018, Microsoft has regularly released product enhancements and security updates. Microsoft has improved the user experience so that you can get your work done more quickly and smoothly. There are additional tools for administrators and existing features that have been improved based on feedback from the Microsoft user community. Improved user experience. For finance users, you will see how you can search for features and personalize your role center. We'll also look at how you can personalize and save lists and enter data more easily. So let's look at the role center and the information you can access from there. Searching for features in the role center is easy by clicking on the magnifying glass and entering what you're looking for in just a few words or entire words, and the system will come up, shows the best match for your search criteria, and has a link to show all matches that it finds. So if I type in chart, the first three selections are shown. And if I don't see what I want, I can also just click on show, and it'll show me all of the selections that have to do with chart of accounts and anything that starts with CH. It will also go to reports and analysis related to the chart of accounts, any documentation that might be related, and then it will show apps that you can download to the system that may have something to enhance the chart of accounts. The Role Explorer shows the features that are available on the role centers in organized lists. You can reach it by clicking on the three horizontal lines. It gives an overview of what is available, and it's possible to search the Role Explorer by typing in what you're looking for in the find field. So if I wanted to find anything to do with purchase order, I can type that in, and it'll highlight everything that has to do with purchase orders, and then I can click and go to the area that I want to be in. The Role Center is designed to reflect your role in a company by providing information and activities you need to do every day. Not everybody works in the same way or needs the same information. So you can personalize your Role Center in the Business Center, work in a way that suits you best. To personalize your Role Center, you can go up to your settings and personalize. Whenever I highlight a section, you'll see a little red box around it that you can move, or you can also remove what is showing, hide it if you don't want to see it. Or you can move things closer or up further on the screen so you can see them. So I would like to see my pending tasks when I open my user center. If I wanted to move something, I would just select the box and drag it to where I want it to be. So I want to see my pending user tasks when I open up my role center. And I'd also like to see the trial balance so I can see reports. And then I would like to see the trial balance as well. I can also remove areas that I don't want to see, or I can add areas that are there that have been put in the background that I might like to see. So you can, if it's a BI report or my job queue, if I'd like to see that, I just need to click on the down arrow there and show it. When I'm done, all the changes are saved. For fast access to information, you can bookmark pages or reports and show them in the quick access links over the navigation bar here. So you can search for what you're looking for. I want to add my aged accounts payable report and just click on the bookmark on the right. And close the search box. And then it'll show me my aged accounts receivable, and I can access that quicker by having to search for it and then go out to the report and show it. I can also, if I'm in a list, say for instance, if I'm in that list and I want to see, I think that I want to see that on my role center, I can just go up here to the right and click on the bookmark up here. When I close it and go back to the role center, it'll show up here. Some of the lists will get longer and longer as your business grows, and it's harder to see that information on the screen if you want to filter on certain information. So Microsoft has a new feature where you can save certain views that are filtered. If you want to filter and save information, you can just click on the column where you want to filter. You can click on the amount or any other field, enter with the right button on your mouse, filter, and enter your search criteria. And once you've done that, you can save the list. Now it's saved. Whenever I go back to my sales invoices, I simply click on my list, and there it is. You can save as many lists with as much criteria as you want, and it will be there. If you want to delete it, of course, you can just click on these three little dots and delete it there. Another nice feature of Business Central is that you can now enter new records on the fly. So if I'm in a sales order, if I wanted to create a sales order, and I type in the customer's name in the search, and click on the three buttons. If the system doesn't find it, the customer name, you can create a new customer card right here. If you know that that customer's there and maybe there was something wrong in the search criteria, you can also select it from the existing customer. It'll show you the list. So I want to create a new customer. And if you're using templates, you simply select the template that you want. And it has, of course, all of the invoicing information. And simply close it. It adds all the information that you have. So there you have your new customer record already created. And as well, you can also add new items or records types in the lines of the document. So if I wanted to create a new item, and again, if it doesn't find it in the list, you can click on the new here, and from here, add a new item. And it inserts it in the document. So you don't have to go out of the screen at all to enter that new information, and you can just continue on entering your sales invoice or sales order, purchase orders and purchase invoices and so on. You can also do this in journals when you're entering journals at the same time. So any one of these types, GL, item, resource, fixed asset, or charge item, you can add on the fly. Custom financial reports are for those who have used Dynamics Nav and Business Central in the past. Account schedules are now called financial reports. And from the financial reports window, you can access all elements of the financial report and add or edit row definitions and column definitions without having to exit and go to other pages. So all of the information related to your financial reports is right here, and you can edit. You can edit the financial report and use this as a reconciliation for the report to your GL accounts. You can click on the dollar amount. This shows the report in it with a filter criteria. Then it opens up the list of accounts that make up that subtotal. And then from here, you can select the account and see the underlying entries. So if this report is a net change report, it'll show you the net change that makes up that amount. Or if it's a balance, it'll show what makes up that balance. Which I think is quite a nice tool there. Also from this view, if you wanted to change the row definition or the column definition, you can edit the column definition from here or the row definition. So if I wanted to edit my row definition, I'd just click on that, and right there you can make your changes, close it, and you're all done. Switching to one environment or company to another is also much easier. If you click up on here on this little page, I've only got one company and one environment here, but if I wanted to go to a different company, well, I do have two companies actually. If I have two companies open. I'm in Cronus, USA, but if I wanted to go to my company, all I had to do was click on this and switch over to that company. The same thing, if I had multiple environments, it would list all of my environments and I could switch over to that in no time, rather than having to go out of the window, open up the environment, select the environment, and then go back into the system. So that's quite a nice feature as well. For administrators, there are several new features. You can add users, assign licenses and permissions all in one central area, again, rather than having to go from one window to another. So it makes it much easier and faster to complete that task. Manage users and permissions in one central window, and search extensions and apps, and cancel sessions. Again, let's go back into the system and take a look at that. Sometimes the system will lock when running a process. Administrators can identify the session by going to a database locks page and then identifying the session that is open and causing the problem. So if I go to the database locks, oops. I don't have any locks, but if I go to the database locks now, it would show the session that's open, and then I could go to the tenant admin center and cancel the session so that other users can get their work done, and then the report could be run later on. User accounts in Business Central are first created in the Microsoft 365 Admin Center, and these user accounts aren't exclusive to Business Central. If you subscribe to other plans, they can be used to sign into other applications such as Power BI. Once the user has assigned a Business Central license and permissions, the user record is automatically added when they first log into BC, or by using the update users from the Microsoft 365 function from the user list. So if I go to the user list, I can go to process and update users from Microsoft 365. So once I do that, any changes that are made in the tenant to the user's account will be updated here, and that might be permissions or access to other licenses or something along that line. Each user permission set, user group memberships, license assignments can be seen in the fact boxes, and allow posting to and from can also be changed here. So if you've got several users, as most of us do, I only have one here, but if you select that user, you can see on the side all of their permission sets. You can see all the user group memberships that have been assigned to them, any licenses, so you can actually see what licenses are assigned, and either know if they need a new license or if they need one removed. And then allow posting to and from goes to the user setup and sets the dates they can post information from, and the date that they can post to. So I can also see and set up user groups from here. So if I navigate and go to user groups, I can see all of the user groups that have been created. I can create new user groups. And I can see the permissions for each user group here, which is only one. So you can see each one of the permission sets that are assigned. You can go to the user group, see the members that are assigned to that user group, edit the list, and add users. So obviously I'm the only user in the system, but you can add as many users as you want to this user group without having to go to each one of those users' card and add the different permission sets. So that's a time saver. It's easier for you to group different types of different users and the tasks they perform. You can go to permission sets and add permission sets. You can go to the user settings and the user setup card from here. So user idea and see their entire setup. So we can see they allow posting to and from here and any other areas where they're able to access. From here, you can also set up your warehouse employees. Anything to do with the user setup, permissions, roles, you can set up from this section here. You can search for additional extensions and apps by typing in extension. And these are apps that work with Business Central. If you have extensions already installed, you can see which extensions are actually installed in your system. And you can also go out to the extension marketplace, and it will show all of the different apps that can be used in Nav, and there are quite a few of them. And then from here, you can also go to extension management. Those are managing the apps that are already installed in your system. Microsoft Business Central can also be used with Microsoft Power Platform. It integrates quite nicely with the Power Platform. You can use the information or data from Business Central to create Power BI reports, Power Apps, or Power Automate. You can also combine the information from different applications and create Power BI reports or apps and so on. So in closing, there were just a few of the improvements introduced in Business Central. There are many, many more. So if you would like more information on the Microsoft Business Central releases, please visit the overview of Dynamics 365 Business Central. It shows the release dates and what will be released and what has been released in the past. And for more information on Power Apps, you can use this link here. We'll take you to the Microsoft site for information on the Power Apps. And then also for admins, you can go to AKMS/BC performance to learn ways to improve performance and make your system go faster. If you have any questions or need further information, I'd be happy to help you. My information is here. Just contact me, Sandra Roskin at encorebusiness.com. And I thank you for your time.